Why are you filming while you're asking?
Pardon?
Why are you filming?
Public information. Why would I not? I'm making a video of London. There we go. It's got a police car pulled up just outside. This is the Supreme Court next to me. What a gorgeous building that is. Never actually seen any pictures of it or anything I know of. But yeah, look at that, amazing. And we've got a armed police unit parked, yeah, just outside it. Which is interesting.
Все.
Don't know if I'm just being overly paranoid, guys, but it feels like I'm being watched by civvies in suits from all over. I do see a police van though on Blues over there, so I need to go see what's happening up there. Gotta go get the scoop on this one. Hopefully it's not an accident or anything and everyone's okay.
So what I might do is
Let's go find out.
say I'm heading back now.
It's completely taped off. All the way down there. Is there something like a parade or something coming through, or has there been an incident?
Just dealing with an incident.
Incident, okay, no worries. I thought it might catch a parade or something. It's quite a big corner off. Damn. Van on Blues there. Couple of officers, some firefighters.
Is it going to be closed for?
It's hard to say this one.
How do I get to Westminster Tube?
Westminster Tube, you can go all the way down there.
Just go on around the outside, that bit? That way?
Yeah, on your left it should be there.
Yeah, so
We're going to be closed for a while, yeah?
I believe so, yeah. It's hard to say.
interesting. Yeah, it's going to be closed for a while here, guys, so I'm going to have to find another way around.
Go on the bus, you fucking prick. Go the back one, please.
Right off the bat, notice the auditor is filming a high-security area, Supreme Court. But technically, all public spaces are fair game. Already, you can feel the tension building. Who's watching? Who's lurking in suits? Keep your eyes peeled. This is the calm before the storm. Quick question for your viewers. If you saw someone filming a court building, would you approach or keep walking? Here's a key moment. He's testing the boundaries between public access and trespassing. Legally, sticking a camera through a fence is a gray area. Technically risky, but the intent matters. Notice how he's cautious, gauging reactions from officers. It's like a live lesson in personal rights versus security protocols.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming PADP. Oh, there we go. I was about to stick my camera through the fence and take some pictures, but I don't know if they'd technically class that as trespassing or not, so I shan't. We've got another 1, 2, 3, 4 Met police officers in that bit, and somebody sat in there. I'm guessing he's the senior. Wow.
No entry.
So what is this building? House of Parliament?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Question. Would putting my camera through the fence a little bit to get a shot without bars in the way, would that count as trespassing?
You won't be allowed to do it here, but further down you can. I wouldn't put your hand.
Not risking. No, I won't risk it then. I was about to down there until I saw the sign saying that it's covered under the thingy.
Because obviously you're going past the.
Yeah. I mean, it's a difficult one because I'm not. I mean, physically, I know.
Up to, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I was about to just like to get a clear shot without bars. I saw the sign. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. Like, but oh, we go. I've got some gates opening. Got some footage of the gates opening. People are getting away from that sort of shot. There's quite a lot of protection at this gate. Crazy. Mad.
He is testing the boundaries here, quite literally. By placing the lens through the fence to get a clear shot, he is exploring the edges of public access versus trespassing. It is a grey area that security often jumps on, but notice he remains cautious. He is gathering footage while seemingly waiting to see if this small action triggers a response from the officers watching nearby.
So I've never actually been to the Houses of Parliament before. They've got a lot of work going on it down on that area down there. Oh, and over on that side up there as well. Mad. Oh, the sides of it. Yeah. We've got a beautiful little garden area down there. Although the garden area looks like really fenced off, it doesn't look like anybody can actually use it. So this is the public entrance if you want to come and actually visit the inside of the Houses of Parliament. And you can scan that QR code to book some tickets. Wow. If I book tickets, can I film while I'm inside? Those two? Oh, the ones at the gate. Wow, look at that.
Das ist mal keine Botschaft.
of scaffolding. A lot. Wow. That's some major work going on.
Come around and turn and hopefully make it. You can see where we put the cones in the
Sorry, Shaz. What's that building there, that one?
back of Westminster Abbey.
That's the back of it. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
And now, classic auditor maneuver. Asking polite questions about red police vans and getting mixed reactions. One officer is courteous, the other, let's just say, not impressed with being recorded. You can see the tension rising. It's almost theatrical. Quick poll. Would you confront an officer politely like this or just keep your distance? Notice how he pivots to policing by consent. The officer claims it's a safety check, but the underlying goal? Gathering info on a law-abiding citizen. This is a textbook example of social pressure in policing. Intimidation via uniform and authority. Watch closely as he flips the script, turning the law in his favor.
Hey, what are the red police vans?
Say again?
What are the red police vans?
They're still part of the Metropolitan Police. They just mark a certain style of officer.
Is that the PADP?
Yeah, well, they're part of the PADP group. Thank you very much.
Why are you filming while you're asking?
Pardon?
Why are you filming?
Public information. Why would I not? I'm making a video of London. I see something that's different, and I want to answer to
I
it.
don't mind my buddy, but that's the answer.
Yeah, thank you. You're very polite. You can, I don't
No,
know,
that's all right. It's
jog on,
okay. That's all right.
weirdo.
I don't want my face on your camera. That's what it is.
But don't stand in public.
I'm in my job.
Don't stand in public. Don't be a police officer and don't stand in public. Well, he shouldn't have started being rude. I was being perfectly polite, asking a legitimate question, and he started being rude.
He's just trying to do his job. And
Well, no, he's not. He's not doing his job at all.
you've got to understand.
Oh, I think they were doing a controlled explosion down there, guys. I've had a massive bang. Ooh! That's mad! I think that's what all that, like, cordon off area. Damn. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we got one constant. Pardon?
You right?
Yeah, we're good, mate. Yeah, we're good.
Just wondering, came in just concerned about you filming certain buildings, just making sure everything's all right.
The House of Parliament is a
Oh yeah, but
tourist
there's other ones
attraction
as well.
You
Pardon?
on Victoria Street was you earlier?
Pardon?
He's on Victoria Street. Did you stand there?
Down Victoria Street. I don't know the roads. I'm not local.
Right there, down there.
Opposite Parliament Square.
Hang on, which way have I come? I've come down that way.
Yeah,
To the left.
Down that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is the first friction point. Asking a simple question about vehicle types results in a dismissive, arguably unprofessional comment from an officer. Being told to jog on for asking a question seems inconsistent with the code of ethics. This sets a negative precedent for the interaction that is about to unfold with a second officer who decides to approach.
Everybody today, not that I have to, because I'm doing a lawful activity.
No, I'm not saying you're not. Just so you can understand the area and stuff, we need to make sure that everything's alright.
So you know what the area is?
Yeah.
Right? What is the area?
It's a high profile area, isn't it?
Thank you very much. So
Yeah.
what do people do in London in a high profile area?
They film certain buildings, I get that.
Thank you.
So I'm just making sure that you're doing that as a like tourist sort of thing. Because there's certain buildings they've been filming that I wouldn't go and film.
Well, that may not be of interest to you. Fair
Exactly,
enough.
so that's why I'm asking you.
Fair enough. But we all have individual interests, don't we?
Yeah, so I'm just asking why you were doing it.
Well, because obviously I'm interested.
What buildings are you interested in?
Anything that's owned by a public body.
Is that what
public
it is?
authority? Yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
Absolutely. And you are, sorry?
1941 Alpha Whiskey.
1941 Alpha Whiskey. And yourself, sir? Can you verbally say that if I can't read?
2080 Alpha Whiskey.
Thank you. But yeah, that's it.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that one with the beard in that hut there, he's got a big attitude problem. Big attitude.
Why is that?
So I'm walking along, I see the red police van. I had an idea of what I thought it might be, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I go and ask the two gentlemen stood there.
Yeah.
I said, what's the difference between the red police vans? One of them answers me very politely, very courteous, giving me an honest answer. The other one's like, why are you recording? Why are you asking that? I'm like, well, I'm making a video. If I have a question because I don't know what it is, my viewers might not know what it is. They might want to know the answer. Like, he's like, don't put my face on your camera. And I'm like, well, don't stand in public and don't be a cop. You know what I mean? Like,
Is that going live anywhere, is it?
pardon?
Is that going live anywhere? Is
No, I'm not live, no.
it? Is it going to go somewhere, is it?
Potentially, it depends on how good the content is, really.
Well, this is really boring, isn't it?
Well, you say that, but, I mean, depends.
Yeah.
What station are you guys attached to?
Charing Cross.
You're Charing Cross?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that.
Well, it's not all bad.
Well, that's not what the reports say, is it?
Well, the
That's
reports say
not-
a lot of things, don't they?
Well, so does the
Media likes
evidence.
to twist
So,
it.
so does the evidence that
Well, there's certain
supports
things going on, I'm not
it.
denying that. But, yeah. There's a lot of people based out of Charing Cross there.
No, I'm not saying you're all same. I'm not not trying you all with the same brush. We're all individuals.
Do you mind if I take your details?
You want to finish the rest of the sentence?
No, that's it. That's the rest.
That's the rest of the sentence. Okay.
Now, a second officer steps in, using the security concern approach. This is a common tactic, framing a consensual stop as a safety check to gain details. The auditor stands his ground politely, but the officer is persistent about high-profile buildings. The conversation is civil, but the pressure to identify is slowly mounting as the officer tries to rationalize the stop. Coming up, the conversation shifts from a simple ID request to a serious legal lecture. The auditor is about to corner the officer on a specific policy breach that could theoretically carry a massive prison sentence.
Interesting. So, I'm assuming you know what Apelian principles are.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, in this country, police by consent.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking your consent right now.
Yeah, well, but you didn't. I mean, okay, you did phrase it. Do you mind?
If I take your
Yeah,
details.
You did phrase it, but do you mind?
I'm not saying
but
you need to give me the details.
but in an ideal world, you should finish that sentence to give a fully informed consent to a member of the public. Bear in mind, you don't have to. That would be the ideal way to really
Well, I was
do
just
it.
asking.
Yeah, but again, so for what purpose? Why would I want to?
Just again, for the purposes, because you're filming high-profile buildings, I just want to
Okay.
make sure that there's no issues going forward.
So you want me to willingly give you my details so you can create a report about me. So whenever I get stopped by the police, I have this flag next to my name.
But then it'll say that all you're doing was doing it for the purposes you're saying.
Well, no, not necessarily, because you'll say, he allegedly says this, however, we suspect this.
But no, it wasn't for that purpose. It was to run checks just to make sure there's no
But-
previous incidents.
Okay, but again, so you want me to, you would want a member of the public to willingly assist you
That's what I'm asking.
in potentially aiding in their arrest.
No.
But again,
Is there a reason why I should arrest you?
no, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying
It's
a
not.
member of the public, but
It's not aiding in any arrest, is it?
well, no,
It's just spinning my words.
but you've just said you want to run checks to make sure there are no previous. So potentially, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So I would
Anything that I need
potentially.
to be aware of.
Well, again, it's not the obligation. I don't mean to be
It
rude
is.
about it, but it's not the obligation of
No,
a member of the
and
public to
that's
aid
why
you
I
in any
asked.
investigation. And that's why you should give fully informed consent, because
I don't say I would give
because
you fully
no,
informed
because if
consent. I asked you if you wanted to give
Yeah,
me
but
the
okay,
details.
but because-
I didn't say you had to give me my
but because
details.
I know my rights,
So,
I know I have the right
I'm
to
asking.
privacy, right, and that's
Yeah.
fine. You also know that I know that.
Yeah.
Not everybody does, all right? I've had it before I knew my rights, before I read up on them. I've been stopped 3 times in my life, funnily enough, after I moved to a city, within a short amount of time, where a police officer approached me and just said, "Hi sir, do you have your ID on you? You match the description of somebody I'm looking for." I didn't know my rights at the time. I get somebody approach me in a uniform.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got guns. And yes, you may phrase it politely, but that doesn't mean that people aren't intimidated by the mere presence of you, right? And that can be coercion,
there's
seen
not
as
much I can
coercion.
do about that, really,
well, there is,
is there?
because you
I'm
can
still
finish.
wearing uniform.
No, but you can
I still
finish
wanna
your
do my job
sentence.
at the end of the day.
But you can finish your sentence with, bear
I
in
did
mind, you
finish
don't
my
have
sentence,
to. But you-
I chose to finish it there.
Well-
I don't think I needed to add that bit personally.
The auditor masterfully pivots to policing by consent. He highlights that while the officer claims to be just checking, the underlying goal appears to be gathering intelligence on a law-abiding citizen. Notice the officer's hesitation. He knows he cannot force the ID, so he relies on social pressure. But the dynamic is about to change drastically when the auditor notices a specific piece of equipment.
Because it was just a question asking if you're willing to provide your details.
Right.
That's all I was asking.
But then but again, if I didn't know my rights and I might be intimidated by your presence, I might just whip out my wallet and be, oh yes, of course, officer, here you go. But then there's a report against me, and every time I get stopped
I never said I was
for
going to put a
anything.
report on.
I mean, you're going to, because you've obviously been called and notified that I've been recording buildings. That goes on a report whether I like it or not. You know, and you know that, and I know that, so I don't know why you're trying to bullshit around it.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the reason I wanted it now was just to make sure that there's nothing I need to be made aware of, just because of the circumstances, that's all. So I was just asking you.
Okay.
As you know quite well, you don't need to give us your details, but Yeah, I thought I'd ask just to check.
So there's no red flashing light. Oh, you got a red flashing light. That's interesting.
Got a red flashing
That's
light,
interesting, isn't it?
Well, you're recording me, I'm recording you.
Oh yeah, but I don't have a body-worn video policy to follow. You do.
And what's that?
The body-worn video policy of the Metropolitan Police.
Right.
Right. So you need to verbally notify when you start recording a member of the public at the first most practical opportunity, because you become a data processor when you turn that on. Under GDPR, that is overt recording, and for it to be overt, and no, exactly. But I read the memo this morning. The guidance, sorry, clearly states that it's because it's overt, you must declare that you're doing it. Otherwise, because no.
Well, if that is the case, I apologise, I didn't realise.
Okay, again, let me finish my explanation.
It protects you and it protects us.
No, I understand why you do it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong to do it.
Yeah. That way,
I completely agree with you recording.
Racist or we've been use our power.
No, I completely agree with you recording. 100%. Yeah, perfect. I agree. But because it is an overt method, if you don't announce it, it becomes covert because I don't know that. And do you know what covert recording is covered under? The Regulation of Investigatory Powers Act. And by doing covert recording without authorization, it's 14 years in prison for you. That's why it's so important for you. Do you understand how serious your job is? And when you don't do your duty properly, how much trouble you can get into? You could do misfeasance in public office, 14 years. Contravening Reaper, 14 years. It's serious, man. You need to. You have body-worn video training. The memo says it must be up to date. You must have your ELS. You should know this. This is not acceptable. And I don't mean to give you too much of a hard time, but I want you to really understand how serious this is for me, not knowing that I've been recorded.
This is a crucial observation about the power imbalance. The auditor explains that a uniform and a gun naturally intimidate people into giving up rights, even if the officer uses polite words. It is a psychological game. But look at what he spots on the officer's chest. A red light that changes the entire legal landscape of this stop and puts the officer on the defensive.
Right? If I didn't ask and I didn't see your red light and I walk away...
Overt, though, as he's saying.
No, I know there's a camera there, but I had to peer around to see if the red light was flashing, so I can't see it from this angle. I had to check because I know what I'm looking for, but not everybody does. And if they walk away today not knowing that you've recorded them, how do they know that under the Data Protection Act, Freedom of Information Act and GDPR that they have the right to access that footage? If you haven't told them they're being recorded, do you know you have to tell them, you have to be able to tell them they have the right to access it, and you have to be able to describe the process for them getting it. Those are the three things you have to do.
Right, okay.
Okay? Have you learned something today at least?
You could say that, I guess. But are you giving me your details or not?
No, of course not. No,
okay, because you never answered that question.
No, I mean, I thought that was quite clear.
It was quite clear, but I thought I'd just double check.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. What's your plans now?
Don't know, it's still quite early in the day.
It's quite early in the day.
Yeah, what time is it?
20 to 1.
20 to 1. Good time, it's 20 to 1. You know that
you
song?
in the area at all?
Do you know that song? Look at the time, it's 20 to 1. No, it's a grime artist, I think, by Dave. It's not really my kind of music, but yeah, I just know somebody else used to play it a lot. I don't know what my plans are, to be honest. I mean, like, I haven't really had a plan since I've got here. I've literally, I'll give you the truth, right? I came here, I just got off because this is Westminster area, and I've just walked around, camera rolling, it's still rolling, yeah, because it's a bit of cabin just cutting out randomly. But yeah, just walking around with the camera rolling, and I mean, you see a building, there's loads of security also stood in the doorway, and it's
boom. This is where things get serious. That red light on the officer's chest, it transforms the legal landscape. Under GDPR and data protection rules, failing to notify people you're recording could carry real consequences. Imagine thinking you're just filming for content, and suddenly there's a 14-year prison scenario. Question for the audience. Did you know recording laws could be this intense? Wrapping up, 3 big lessons today. 1. Security concerns can be used to fish for ID. 2. Body cam notification rules aren't just bureaucratic, they matter. 3. Officer professionalism can vary wildly. Knowing your rights is the best way to stay calm under pressure. And seriously, pointing a rifle at someone's foot, that's just reckless. Stay safe, stay aware, and remember, knowledge is your best tool.